Hi, it's Laura. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about something that I would call oregano, but you would probably call oregano. Here it is. I want to talk to you a little bit about how we use this in our family. So oregano can be used topically, it can be used aromatically, and it can be ingested. It's got a supplement fact box on the label. Remember, that's always the way to check whether it's safe for ingestion or not. It's a hot oil, and it's always got to be diluted when you're using it topically, but it's a really great one. I really like using the touch roller because doTERRA have already diluted that to the perfect dilution ratio, so I can just roll this straight on my children without worrying at all. So that's really cool. You can also just put some fractionated coconut oil or some almond oil or whatever carrier oil you're using into your hand, and then just put a drop of the oregano into it and just apply it that way. If you're having any respiratory stuff going on, it can be really beneficial to put it onto your chest. You can, if you don't want to smell like a pizza, I should advise, then you can put it on the bottoms of your feet if you don't want to be smelling, because it's a very smelly oil. So you've always got the option of doing that. Aromatically, doTERRA recommends that you use caution due to the phenol content. So if you're using it in a diffuser, only to put 1 or 2 drops in the diffuser. And if you're just going to inhale it straight from the bottle, don't sit there for like a minute at a time sniffing on it. Just do like 1 or 2 deep breaths and then give yourself a break. It's a very powerful oil. When you really need it, ingestion is a great way to use oregano. You've got different options for taking it internally, but it's really powerful when you have a systemic problem. When the environmental and seasonal threats are high, you can reach for it then, and it's not something necessarily that you want to be taking every day, but when you need it and when you need to pack a punch, it's there for you. One of the easiest ways to ingest it is to cook with it, or I remember last time I was feeling under the weather, I sent my husband out to get a big loaf of whole clove garlic bread, and he brought that home. And I made up some olive oil with some oregano in it, some drops of oregano oil, and I just sat there dipping in my whole clove garlic bread into this olive oil and eating it, and that's medicine. That was amazing. So you can do that. You can put it into a capsule. doTERRA sells these veggie caps. And they're like this, and they just come apart. It's super easy. So this is a really good recipe that I'm going to give you right now. You just put the oils in and then you click the lid on. Super easy. But I do 4 drops lemon, and then 2 drops each of frankincense, melaleuca, on guard, and of course oregano. And if you've got any space left in your gel cap, you can top that up with a bit of fractionated coconut oil. It's always good to, when you're taking oils internally, to take it with some food that has a fat content or a drink, just because it's going to be more gentle to your mucous membranes. So yeah, I like to, you could take it with some soy milk or with some regular milk, or you can a handful of nuts, something like that. And if you're feeling really brave, you can put a drop in some water and gargle it. But bear in mind, it's going to be a bit spicy. But these are all options that are there for you. Like I said, oregano is not something necessarily that you're going to be using on a regular basis. But when you need it, it's fantastic. And you'll be very glad that you have it in your arsenal. If you are using it for a period of time, it's recommended to take a break after about 2 weeks, just so that you're not constantly taking it all the time. Taking a break and then going back onto it again if you need to. But seriously, 2 weeks should be good. You should be good. Okay, enjoy your oregano.